Disconnect from the madness. Hello everybody, Tom here. I hope you're all very well today. Today we're going to talk about disconnecting from perhaps social media, the world of the online, maybe just taking a break from your phone, and why a short pause or break from that can actually be really good for your mental health and your well-being. This video was inspired by a discussion I had with my brother the other day. We were having a little chat. And now, give you a bit of context and background. My brother is a big Facebooker. I personally am not on any real massive forms of social media. Not as me, Thomas Wood. That's who I am. But as like code, yes, I'm on Instagram. I'm on obviously YouTube. I'm also on Twitter as another name. But as myself, in like as a following something personally, there's nothing out there. You'll be hard pressed to find me, because as I've said many a time, I dislike social media. I hate it. I think it's become a self-fulfilling prophecy. My feelings towards it was always very, very bad. And having of experience a few years back, it was everything I thought and worse. So, as I said, my brother is massively on Facebook. He has a lot of, like, what you would call acquaintances. Not really friends. It's a very small group of friends. I say friends, I mean true friends, you know. It's more popular than me, not that it's hard. And literally, yeah, he's basically says to me the other day, sometimes it can get a bit much. And I know that a lot of you out here watching this will agree. The pressure of social media, the constant notifications, the horrible feeling of having to validate everything with likes, etc. It's crazy, it's madness, and it isn't right. My brother, being in that situation where he's getting sometimes bombarded, he says, literally, he's in group chats, I've got Facebook Messenger, obviously, he's on that platform. He says it certain times when it gets too much, he literally just switches off. He switches off mentally and he physically switches off. He'll either switch off the phone, go incognito mode or airplane mode. He's told me that recently it was getting a little too much for him. And he decided, right, I'm having a detox. And he literally for a day and a half, he switched it off. Now, it's not a long video, but I'm saying to you all today, if any of you out there are struggling and finding that social media is becoming more of a burden than something that you're enjoying, disconnect. Take as long as you need. Get off it. I'm not saying delete your profile permanently. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. Maybe deactivate it for a short period of time. Unplug. Disconnect. Have that break. Have that mental space away from the modern madness of social media. Have it. Take it. Take that time for you. If it's doing your head in, if it's making you feel bad. My brother was getting angry. He says it was just too much. He said, I had to literally just block it out. And I said, I'll come back in a few days and I was fine. That little space might just be the difference between feeling very anxious and not very good and actually coming back with a better mind state. And I think it's worth it. If it's getting too much for you, just disconnect. It's a short, sharp message for my third video here today, but it's very clear. Get off social media if you find that it's becoming too much. It doesn't have to be permanently off it, but you can get off it for a period of time that you need, whatever length that is. And sure, the people that need to contact you, they'll still have your mobile number. They'll still have another way of getting in touch. So don't worry. But if they're really friends or they're really people that care about you, maybe they will respect your space and understand that you need that pause. It's important. It's important sometimes to not allow this sort of thing to become too much, consume you and overwhelm you. And that is where your mental health can start to decline a lot. So, make the break if you need to. And don't be ashamed about it. Third and final video of the week. Thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video. Put down in the comment section below your take on having a break from social media. I mean, my break from social media was pretty much a permanent one. I mean, I say permanent. I am back in some form, but I'm not back as me. I don't share very much on my Instagram channel. There's not like loads of selfies and photographs and tags of where I've been, etc, etc. I'm too busy living life to do that. But some people love it. That's just them, but it's not me. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a thumbs up, please, and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Back in a couple of days with another 3 videos. But as always, thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here. Back in a few days, as I said. Until then, please take care of yourselves and bye for now.